Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing you to another sort of how-to type of video, but this one is how to sell on Go. Previously I did a how to sell on StockX. This is Go. I did record this video about 4 months ago, however it was just a bit all over the place and not really too great, and yeah, I didn't really have a firm concept of how to sell on Go. I was just going with my first time selling on there, but this time it's going to be different. So for the purpose of this video, we're going to be selling the Yeezy 350 Zebra that was a recent release which I recently got. I was going to keep them, but at the end of the day they are my size, but it's just that I've had them before. They didn't really do too much for me before, so I'm just going to sell them. The unfortunate thing, which might be fortunate for some people out there, is that we've got a damaged box, as you can see. Now, I've had much less be caught out by them. I will just put it in that way. I've also had some where I haven't had a damaged box, but somehow I've had to give a discount because it got damaged in some way, which is peculiar how it did, but you know, things happen. So let's move on to how to sell it. So on the Go tab, what I'm going to do is quickly just search up the Yeezy Zebra or Zebra, and there it is. Just double checking that they didn't have like a different name or something for it. All I'm going to do is scroll down to the bottom, click sell. It's on the size already, which is 10.5. I'm gonna click new, next. The thing is that I'm going to put damaged on it. Normally I'd just be able to do nothing and then I wouldn't have to put any photos, but this time I am going to have to. I'm just going to put no defects. Now to check the price of a normal one, I'll just go on the good condition, see what they're going for, which is about $380 have been the last couple of sales. So I'll probably slot in at about $360 because currently the lowest is $379. So I'll go to about $360 and someone should be happy with that because it's not that different in the end. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm just going to click next. It's going to scroll through, and then what it's going to do is that I can either submit it because I'm over 100 seller rating, or I can click to add photos. When you add photos, I'll put an example of 3 on the screen, what you need to do for that. But yeah, in this case, I'm just going to click submit because I'm just going to submit, and that is going to be that because, as I said, I'm over 100 seller rating. I'm allowed to do that just because that's purely how it goes on Go. You have to have 5 sales, which give 2 per sale, and then yeah, once you've done that, you'll go over 100, and then you can just keep going. So now that's submitted, I can just click onto my listings and it will be there, and yeah, I can just wait and see whether or not somebody puts a bid in or whether someone buys it or what happens with that, and I'll be back when that happens. Okay, so after an amount of time, what will happen is you will get a notification, like I'll throw up on screen, which will say that you need to confirm your order for your sale. You also get an email saying this as well, which you will probably see on screen. Apart from all of the blurred out things, you will see it, which says your Yeezy 350 V2 Zebra just sold, please confirm, then the order number. Also recently, Go reduced the seller fees and everything in the EU in general, so yeah, that's quite helpful, to be honest, that they've done that. But yeah, so it says that your order has sold, so you can go onto it, you can see the price that you sold it for and the amount that you made. Then from there, once you've done that, you obviously have to confirm it. Once you've confirmed it, you will then get a shipping label and instructions, which all you have to do is print off. And yeah, that's about it. They also have started to include a packing slip or packaging slip that you need to include. Prior to that, I would just print out the email and that would be it. But yeah, now you get to do that, and then they just give you a short rundown on everything, that your sneakers are in a cardboard box. Don't ship them using only the box, protect them with cardboard or wrapping paper or bubble wrap or anything, not exactly wrapping paper, but you get what I mean. Put the packaging slip in there, attach it to the box, and then just drop it off at a local UPS. So all we're going to do is click here to print it out. In reality, it prints out massive, so I normally download it, save it myself, then print it out separately, which I'm just going to do now. And yeah, then we'll just get onto the packaging side and sending it off, and then how long it takes to sort of get my payout. But yeah, that's this part pretty much covered. I normally open it in Acrobat and then download, go on to Google Docs and then print it out that way. But yeah, let's just get straight into this. Okay, so obviously I've got my Zebras, or yeah, that's pretty much it. One thing I recommend that you just do as a general thing before you send things off is just take a picture of your box. It just, you know, gives you a bit of safety when you are going to ship and everything. It just covers you in the end in case anything goes wrong with your pairs. Then obviously all you need is a box. They normally want the ones that open at the top, but at the same time this is completely fine. It's what I recently got my Stussy or Stussy order in. I also then just have some tissue paper type of paper and then some bubble wrap. Literally, it's just for safety in the end, and then the basic of sellotape and duct tape. I have my 2 sheets here, so what I will do is just sit this one, which what they want to include on the inside, on top of the box, and yeah, I'll then wrap it up that way, and then I'm just going to literally just sellotape that to the top, and that's going to be about it. But yeah, I do just recommend that you take a picture of your boxes and everything, just so that you've got that, you know, backup in case anything goes wrong, because it can do sometimes, and it can cost me about £45 near enough. So, but anyway, I am just going to package this up, and then yeah, I'll get back to you when I'm done with that. But yeah, so I've quickly changed my box from the Stussy one to this one, purely because of the fact that it's a bit tight on that one, and I feel like they could come up with an excuse for bad packaging or something with it. So yeah, I've just gone with this, which I'm going to put this sort of, you know, stuff that you get from Amazon and other people use instead of this, because it's just a bit too light and soft. So yeah, it's just a quick change because yeah, it's just how I prefer to pack things. So yeah. Okay, so I've packaged mine up now. Basic. A lot of the places ask you to do a H almost, but I do a sort of 3-line strip and then just a piece across the middle, and yeah, that's it done. When you are taping the actual label itself, do make sure not to tape over any barcodes or anything, because it's a really easy thing that a lot of people have said they slipped up on when it came to StockX, and the places couldn't scan their labels because of it and had to type it in, and it just saves a lot of hassle just to do it easier. So you can literally just get 2 long lines of sellotape and then just do 3 smaller pieces, 2 at the top and 1 at the bottom, and that should just leave the part that needs to be seen and the rest covered. But yeah, now I'm going to do is just go to my local UPS drop off, and then on the app, once I've done that, I can just click that I've confirmed and dropped off. That's it, that's my job done. I just have to wait until it arrives. It has a couple of steps, and then yeah, you just have to wait for them to do it. It will take about a day or 2, maybe a bit longer with how busy things are, but yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna go and do that now. Okay, so I thought I should record the ending to this video because I didn't really have an ending recorded or set, and someone said to wear a more vivid color to help with background or something. So yeah, I've gone with that with the recent hoodie that I've got. But let's talk about the ending part to go. After you ship off your item, what will happen is it will update from the little shipping tab onto the orders tab once they've confirmed that it's been shipped. You can then click on that and or click onto where it says shipped, and it will just give you a drop down of 5 different things where it will say where you've confirmed your listing, where you've done all the little bits and pieces, and all you're waiting for is for it to be authenticated. Now, obviously, by this point in time, my pair has been authenticated and I've got my payout. I don't have my phone here just because of the pure fact that I'd rather explain it and put the video on one of 2 sides to make things a bit easier. So with that all said, what will happen is once you get your message saying, you know, your payout is available, everything's good, you know, you're all set, what you can then do is click onto your profile. It will then have a cash out sort of thing there, or cash out credits, which you can click onto. It will have the amount, and then you can then cash out that amount. Now, you will have a 2-factor authentication that you'll have to go through. I get terrible signal, so I have to walk around like anything in order to get that. But yeah, you'll have to do that in order to cash out. Now, I will be honest, you will probably lose another couple of % just because of PayPal. You know, it is what it is at the end of the day. There might be $5, $10 or £5, £10 difference between what you were expecting and what you get. But that happens, just go with it. One thing that I will say is that if you are selling multiple pairs, just make sure to wait until you cash out. You know, let that amount just stack up and up and up and up, and then cash out just to save yourself on fees and things. It just makes life a little easier in the end. If you did have an issue when it came to selling, like you had to offer a discount, I was going to click no discount when I had to offer somebody an amount, and I changed that to 5%. At the end of the day, the thing that you have to look out for is that you have 24 hours to sort of give a discount. And with the current situation, it took me over 2 weeks to get a response from Go. In that time, they would have probably cancelled my sale and I would have lost seller rating and things like that. So yeah, you just have to factor in things that could go wrong. So just keep that in mind. One thing that I will say is that if this is your first time selling on Go, remember 5 sales, per sale you get 2 seller rating. Once you reach 100 seller rating, then well, you don't need to worry anymore, pretty much. You can just list up whatever you're selling and not have to put any photos. That applies for everything, whether it's damaged, not damaged, missing box, anything. You can just list it up and go with it. Some people might ask, why did I list my pair up that was selling for like 375, 385? Why did I list them up for 360 with a damaged box? Because I could have probably got a little bit more. The thing is that if I had listed them up as a normal pair, they could have passed, they could have failed. At the end of the day, if you take 5% from 375, I believe that you end up at 356. So me listing for 360 was overall just the better decision, and I just thought ahead with that, so yeah. But yeah, that is going to cover this video anyway. If you do have any questions, let me know down below. And yeah, that is about it. I hope that I've covered everything in this video to the best of my ability, but yeah, if you do have any other questions, feel free to ask and I will go through them and respond. But that's going to cover this video. If you would like me to go over another platform, then just drop it down below and tell me which one you want me to test out and look at, and I will happily do so. But with that all said and done, I hope that you have a good day and I will see you all next time. Peace.